Hello once again to the people of our digital world. My name is Brian Steele, and I have the privilege of being the pastor here at St. Paul United Methodist Church in Bloomfield Hills and Hazel Park United Methodist Church. Thank you for joining us for another one of our 5-minute messages today. We are truly grateful that you have found our little space here across our platforms of social media. Today I want to talk about the word shalom. Now, if you're a churchy person, or even if you are a church person, that might not be a familiar word for you. Or if you come from the Jewish faith, it probably is. And if you did grow up around church, maybe you've heard it here or there. But if not, I'm guessing that's a new word for you, and understandably so, because it is a Hebrew word. And it is talked about in the Christian Old Testament a lot. It's often translated, and people would use it as an ancient form of greeting. And didn't necessarily just mean hello. That's the form it took. When you would approach someone, you would say shalom. But what you're doing is saying peace be upon you. Peace be upon you. Shalom is translated literally as peace. But the meaning of peace here, and the meaning of shalom, goes deeper than that. And for me, and the reason why I want to speak just a few minutes about today, is that it really goes to, well, I don't want to exaggerate, almost the whole purpose of the Christian faith. Because what shalom meant for the ancient people when they greeted each other with it was a wish of wholeness. W-H-O-L-E. It's wishing a desire for that person to be able to be made complete. Now, part of my understanding of the Christian faith is the recognition that we are broken people, all of us, whether you're in church or not. That spiritually speaking, we're kind of like a shattered mirror that can't be put back together on its own. We need help. Help to be put back together, help to be made whole. That's what shalom offers us. That's what shalom is a wish for us and our world. This was not just an individual greeting. It was greater than that. Yes, I'm wishing wholeness on you, but I'm also wishing wholeness on the whole place where we're inhabiting. When we wish shalom for people, for me, the idea that I've gotten as I come to study it more and learn about it, which I'm still doing, it's almost like a wish and a blessing for us to return to Eden, the Garden of Eden that was at the very beginning of the Bible, where everybody's needs were met, where we were one with God and one with each other. There was no separation. And 2 days ago on this page, I talked about unity. And that based on my understanding, unity looks a whole lot like Eden, a place of wholeness. And that's what we should be about in our faith journey. By the grace of God, making ourselves more whole, our world more whole, with a peace that surpasses anything our human brains can handle. And I think that's worth pursuing. It's worth being curious about how God can do that work in us. My understanding of the church is that we are called to be a place, a community even more so, where we take the broken pieces of our world and of ourselves and let God together make us whole. In other words, when you wish shalom on one another, we're recognizing that shalom has faces that sweat, willing to work for the good of others, willing to sacrifice for others, willing to serve for others. Shalom has hearts that listen. God calls us to be a people who, by the grace of God, in immersing ourselves in the story of Jesus, we can find wholeness. And again, I think that's worth pursuing. So I won't say peace to you today. I'll say, go in Shalom. So friends, may you find that Shalom of wholeness more and more and more each and every day, because you are truly loved and God is seeking you with a gift of Shalom. We'll see you next week. Go in Shalom. Amen.